Magazine-ը սպասում լիքը բան Ասյանի Տորես Մորեսնա փոխվում ինչ-որ Ամրամս այսօրվանից կարն է Տորես ինչից նույն սրվել Eso bara Կտա ռոդոնոշիկը S&P կանոններից է Սինը պահենք բերնում, ինչ պետք գալի Լավ բաներ ունենք, այո։ Ույն։ Այս սրան աչ պաշտպանա պետք տալ։ Բացարա շուտ բաց պրծնում։ Կամաչ կամ ձախ։ Այսի թույլ լավ շատ։ iFoot եղավ։ Отлично. Ошибано. Дидье Дрогба. Սրան պետք է առնել շուտ։ Broadway. Double taş bölüm erkot. Боже, что я дабл taş televizyon yakışıyor. Hesա խաղանքով մի վարկան այս մեկնոցը չէ, հա ուժեղ անգեր Onun rising'e şişler lava deep shot եմ ասում։ Հեսա բաց եմ, հավա։ Զրանք այսօր շատ երկար է չարժես թվում եմ։ Հեսա։ Այ։ Ստես հովո, թե կպնեմ դիվիզիոն։ Շա, դե սպասում եմ։ Ացած եմ, կպի դու։ Առյուծ գևնա։ Truth passing տանք, հոսախ կողելի։ Option ահա։ Real superiority որալի։ Ալա, հետո ճոգենք ինչ արժի։ 255 ենք բռնե անցած կրոք։ Ուրես այդ ամտի։ Ահա։ Արդի թիմս, արդի թիմի հովորս, արդի։
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Messi is herring after that one. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning.
Has a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Great defending, strong and determined. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's onside. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Xabi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Neymar. Rummenigge. He might be in here. He's look Rummenigge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The breakthrough strike! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's Neymar!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be...
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Penalty
That's going to be a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a clever-looking ball. And he's intervened well there. David Villa just eases him off the ball. Triol. He's had it taken off him. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pirlo. Costa Curta looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Alonso. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Rummenigge goes steaming forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. 15 minutes till half-time. Rummenigge. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Nedved. Chooses to go back. Right card!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Xavi Alonso. David Villa. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been won straight back. Nedved. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neymar.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, that's a key interception. Works it forward. That was good alertness. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Clips it so gently. Dixon, and they're quick to get it back. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Pedri puts his foot on the gas. Albertini, and it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No, again there's no way through. Rijkaard. Dixon.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Played through for the wide man. And that's a throw. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Over to the left. Still just a single goal between the sides. Pedri is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Take back. That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Darwin dominates aerially so often. He's gone forward. And it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Yet. Baresi spots it and intercepts. And here's Messi. Now it's Petit. Now it's Darwin. Khan catches it safely.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Nunez has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Neymar. Número
Costa
14.
Curta. Havertz.
Número 77.
Backward it goes.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's having a go.
Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Should have equalised.
Número 22.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Rosicky. Número 15. Número 9. Está a acontecer
Somewhat
uma
off target.
substituição.
Platini. Oh, that's fabulous. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That looks a cracking ball. And here's Neymar.
Uğraştırmasın. Şöyle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He is through here. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's there to get it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Roberto Baggio.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
It's one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the games.
French Costa. Müller. Nerede kank? Kanada divizyon xalqım helin yer ol.
To byly spokojni, ja. Co by zakceli złoto, berwa, tego będzie
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game.
Rummenigge.
Make sure that's not getting through. Lionel Messi's heroics in the Middle East still very fresh in our minds, Jim.
They are 7 goals.
They would have been quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nice control. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Baresi gets rid without sophistication. He is through here. Pirlo. And it's Nedved. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. And now the breakaway. He's got away.
That was lovely, that.
And here's Nunez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. David Villa. Can he put it away?
Lavnet, Horvoy.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they could break here. Oh, good-looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. And it's Pirlo. That's Nedved. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Xavi Alonso. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! Goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of
Cristiano
sympathy
Ronaldo.
here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Orange Birchi Bordeaux Horseman House.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And here's Nedved. Now can he finish? And now they can spring out of defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
Back into the middle. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cristiano with a great hit! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Petit. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's a foul.
Մի արա
Free kick's been
այդպիսի
given.
բաներ,
No
կարում
second thought, a
դրնի։
straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. David Villa puts his foot on the gas. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Անպայման ընկերս։
Messi stood his ground strongly.
Անպայման արջան, դրան վերցելու եմ։
Oh, that's a key interception. Pirlo. Oh, good read. Petit. Oh, no joy this time.
Foram indicados
Oh, there
2
is a look
minutos de
that says it all.
compensação.
A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Great skill, that's nice. Messi. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think
Իմ
we're up to
ամենասիրած
after
երկու
45
ստիլերն
minutes?
է։
Well, they had their
Հայկար
opponents reading in that
ես
half metre,
մտածում եմ
and
այն
the break
position
came
game-ը
to
լավ։
change somehow, but
Մի
no
կոնտրնոմը
goal.
մեզ լրիվ ուրիշ ձև է ախպերը։
It has been a remarkable contest,
Drilling in the
decorated
headers.
by goals, and two
Solid
between them at
game.
half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Petit. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Neymar. Oh, what a ball! It's one!
Ահրոնով ես մեջը ոնց
Oh,
է։
the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ես մտածում եմ 1500 նոսներով կարող է հանել դրանից, որ տենց սպասված է այնը բան, թմի պակերի մեջ մյուսը շատ
David
վատ է
Villa can
խաղում։
get it clear.
Մյուս տիմը։
Chance to finish. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Guardiola. No way through there. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Neymar. Neymar gets flagged offside.
Բայց այդ էս eFootball 25-ի մեջ կլինի արդեն բանի։
He's picked his way, looks for the finish.
Պահոց։
And
Մյուս
collective
արդեն
relief
eFootball
etched
է,
on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance
Շատ
in
են
applying the
դիսբալանս
pressure to
կողում, բայց
force the
ինձ
error.
փողի վրա ունենց են անում, որ
Oh, sweet chance!
հակցես։
Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Forwards and with intent. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Ուժը 3 բուստանի ֆուտբոլիստներ են ունենալու բան։
Picked out brilliantly. Distributed tidily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, played right into his path. And he's away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Orada. Yalnız
He's got the shot away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nunez is offering a right smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're quick to get it back. Neymar. Rijkaard. And it's Nedved. And it's lofted through here. That's a good run down the left. Fiddles it through. Chance for the header! And again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot at goal!
Lavmış.
He's hit it long, but astray. Neymar. Now it's Darwin. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now who's going to be first to this? Might be dangerous. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Well, that's a good ball. Darwin.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Maldini.
Orada.
Now it's Messi. Thuram spots it and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into space out wide. Chance!
Lavmış.
He scored! Back to within one! Interesting! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
And he's had a hit! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Good effort from distance. Can he spark a counter here? Messi, a player who needs no introduction. That's a sharp pass. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous.
Foram indicados
I
2
think it's
minutos de
time for them
compensação.
to concentrate on closing this one out.
Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Interesting ball. Now there's a fine ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride.
Rajul training damit. Ապես gel next հապավումը չգիտեմ ինչ է նշանակում։ Good luck, հա։ Մի խաղքի չա։ Յաչո։ Եկավ երրորդն է դա։ Դաժան։
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, who else but Hazard? A slalom-like dribbler who's afforded a certain amount of freedom to stray where he wishes, and he's also a more consistent finisher and the sharpest of turners in the box.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cannavaro. Yeah. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's picked out the run. Makalele.
Hits one.
Nedved. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Messi. Had a shot.
Դնի կարազարքեց։
There is the breakthrough. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great challenge, time to perfection. Now it's Messi. And that's gone loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Azar. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too. Maldini makes the interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Shapes to shoot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Pirlo really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Puyol is the guilty party there. Just a whisker away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's really well manoeuvred. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Makaleli. Now it's Messi. Now it's Drogba. He's away! It's Drogba! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. Could move up a gear here. And it's Pirlo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Makaleli. Drogba. He can run onto that. And he's away. Oh, he's in! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Makaleli. There's good running with the ball. And it's Drogba. Neymar. Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous.
Vamos ter 3
That
minutos
looks
de
a cracking
compensação.
goal. Rummenigge. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Neymar. Brilliantly cut out. Great chance!
Basket
Right.
After
He won't get any simpler than
Pedro.
that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it
And there is the half-time whistle. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Hazard, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pirlo on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win.
Quickly taken. That's a little off target. That's a throw. Makalele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nice sequence of passes, this. It's Nedved! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a nicely measured pass. Rummenigge might just make this. Rijkaard. That's Maldini. And it's Pirlo. And it's Makalele. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Triol tries to clear. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge. He's through here. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Վերացրա։
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Արժեհին տակտիկ են գցել լանգով։
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número
It's their
77.
second corner of the game.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 14. Número 18. Neymar. Vão dar o
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Número 9.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Número 23. Van der Vaart.
So what can they make of this?
Substituição.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Ana ո՞նց կարաս բաստը ջոնդուց
Should have put that one away.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And that's been one. Yes! And they are cruising away. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. Makaleli. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Neymar. There's no flag. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
There they go, punting again.
That's headed upfield. Van der Vaart. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Maldini cuts it out.
Foram
Neymar.
indicados 2
And the
minutos de
counter is
compensação.
on. Driving forward. 2 minutes to be added on. Hazard. And here's Roberto Carlos. And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what...
Kosovo Bang. Արա, այնի ախպեր։ Բաստոնին պետք է ստրայքեր ինստինկտ տայ։ Ախ, կովան բաս։ Atletico de Madrid. Not.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Now the finish! They score!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So, a breakthrough already.
Dribbling haruma.
Big header! No, not the best of headers. Neymar ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nedved. Byrne wins the duel this time. Oh, good ball! So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. There's the crossfield ball. Yamal. Maldini does well to get it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a foul, free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
it's Pirlo! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Botafogo looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep
Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he put it away? That is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. shot! Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Rummenigge. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Pirlo. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tchouaméni. Kadiolu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really windy.
Can he finish? That's another chance. They are rampant. And he is just ripping it up. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. And it's Pirlo. That's very neat. He's found a way through. It's Pirlo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Look where it goes. It's a loose ball. And this could be the final action of the first half. Shapes to shoot! And that's wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Tchouaméni, the most accurate pass. Oh, what a ball! Oh, good take and a good... Tries a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And the action is back on the way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. And his big chance! No mistake! Oh, Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And the pass is intercepted. Nedved. And here's Neymar.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Neymar. And he's lost his man here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is good alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Short changes him with that pass. Fiddles it through. Now the finish! He has done it! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kajolu. Yamal. Messi. Interesting ball. That's tidy.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Neymar. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. No way through. Oh, he's bustling through here. Neymar.
Oof.
Tries to get it clear. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the shot could be on here. Stood up well to him there. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rummenigge is onto this. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit.
Վերջի րոպեն ախիա սենց դեռ սրահի
Roberto Carlos! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Traumeri, chip through.
Համի դու տանջում
Turan.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And now they can clear their lines. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific.
Code rating. Bocapet. Buon appetito. Nasıl taktik bak. İlginç abi.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Nedjed. Maldini gets over and intercepts.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented, famously, of course. And the shot! Cannavaro with the clearance. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
What is he doing?
Baresi. Looking tidy in possession here. Conte. And it's Perez. And he's picked out the run. Ronaldo might just make this. Costa Curta. Nicely intercepted. Rummenigge. And he's Rummenigge!
Rummenigge.
There is the breakthrough. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle.
Oh, terrible pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Rummenigge. Oh, smashing header. It's there. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In by... Goes in for
Oh,
the header.
no.
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it.
Betting or
It
not?
was drilled.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Conte. Rijkaard. Oh, good ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar power. It's Neymar! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell.
Rummenigge! Oh, it's come loose. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Neymar. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moves all over the place on its journey.
Vay. मेरे को बातें करेंगे लग रहा कभी हुई ना पेरा Bir ախպեր ջան, կտի խաղանք իմեն։ Չես իսկան մաժում։ Կամբիասո։ Ոտը պետք է կապիշ կրեմ։ Esteban Cambiaso.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. He tries a shot! We've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that has left him in a heap. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, nearly. Cambiaso demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Neymar. Nedved. Nice control. So much time and space here. It's
love.
Messi. Well, they could break here. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. And it's Nedved. Now it's Neymar. Koundé has given away a free kick.
Շատերը Neymar-ը վերևա խփել են։
And that's caused a worry or two.
Neymar certainly could have and should have made more of that.
This spaces matchup. Yeah.
Now it's Nedved. And he cuts out the supply. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was...
No, he's missed it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Rummenigge. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cole. Cambiasso. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's played forward.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pass is just off target. And the counter is on.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That has been cut short. And it's Maradona. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pirlo. Cole. Cole. He's tried one! Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Rummenigge. And he's searching. Kane put it away! He scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you
great hit! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
Old Trafford. Սեկարենք Հերմանոն երրորդը վիդեո։
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this
Hello
one.
everybody,
90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here.
Արաբացեցի։
Hakimi, there he goes, motoring forward. Khan can claim that.
Ինք պաշտպանա կողմը։
Oh, that's a clever looking
Ահա
ball.
դիպն է։
Zico. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. And the counter is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Davis. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Nedved. Hakimi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he's heaved it away. Quarter of an hour played. No, he's not getting his way this time. Still goalless at the moment. And here's the chance to counter. Davis. Goalkeeper's ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard. Kante cuts it out. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. This is a great chance to take a lead. He'll fancy himself from here. And it's Neymar. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Hakimi tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Neymar. Hakimi. Neto. Well, they can break here. Davis. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? Nedved. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Նշանները օրել է, սյուժը բաստոնն է ունի։ Good luck to you, bro. Nice to meet you.
And he cuts out the supply. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Xavi Alonso. Zico.
Oh, that's funny.
Seems to be well there. And they can counter here. Rummenigge. Good running, strong and purposeful. Xavi Alonso gets a foot in here. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Zico. Well read. And the danger is averted. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Nedved. He's and the finish.
Avelito.
Dispatched clinically. Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Zico. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that is a nice touch. That's really well manoeuvred. Rummenigge. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Some first-half thoughts?
And if you do have
At
a
least,
chance
Peter,
today,
not
please take
conceding
some
another
time out to
goal
give
has
your
kept them in
support
this
to our
game,
better
and they
stadium
can up their
fund.
response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Zico. Thuram cuts out the pass. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rijkaard. Passes short and sharp. Kante simply refused to be outdone there. Eto'o. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good read, needed to be. Hakimi. Time and again they are repelled. He's in plenty of space here. Thuram.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nedved. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chiellini. Still just a single goal between the
Ես
sides.
կասեցնում, արա մի անգամից
This is the
պաս
time you need
եմ
that pace.
Maldini kept aware, and
The
it is
attendance for
replayed
this
easily.
match was 71,649.
And it's Van Basten.
Oh, great feat that.
Hakimi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Oh, lovely. Rummenigge! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Արա դες
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
Ինչու ես այդպես
Oh, great play! He's had us. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution on the field. Number
Courtois,
19.
in the context of the game,
Alphonso
he must
Davies.
save it.
Number 14. Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field. Number 20.
Stop from Courtois.
Նայում ես թիմը
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Իսկ
So
չուլա
good from-
ֆիզիկալ կոնտակտ սրա
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Hakimi. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, nicely intercepted.
շինվելու է
No, that was never going to make it.
Արա հայ է
And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Thuram. Now it's Eto. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Denilson. Oh, smashing header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Ոչ
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
չկորցնես արա
Proves rigid and robust. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is it. The
Thank you,
referee
bro.
has
Hard
seen enough.
opponent.
A win, a triumph. A
Heavy
time
game.
to
And
crank
now,
up the
to all
music,
members
charge
of
the
the crowd,
glass.
I'd like
This
to ask
is
you to...
going to be...
Double touch ձգենք, եթե տվել է։ Մի հատ։ Ոչ պիտանի բաներ։ Position կարող լցենք դեն։ Շիբան։ Ուլանա, դուրս մի բան պակաս կա։ Մի հատ երրորդ դիվիզիոն խաղանք։ Արչելի։ Այդ գիշատիչի հետ։ Անուշ ջան, չեմ հասկանում ինչ ես գրում։ Ոյսի լղերը որ գերիզալական թվում։ Ջոկի մի անգամից ինչ է ասում։
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Maldini. This is promising. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it.
He's having a go! And he was quick to react. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's away! He's through, it's one-on-one! Neymar! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already.
He's
going to be disappointed with that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar has it out wide and in space. Neymar. Rummenigge. Tomiyasu cuts out the pass. Platini.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Dajan.
Cannavaro gets a foot in here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's Van Basten! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Neymar powering forward here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Van real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's ended up in no man's land. Rummenigge. And here's Platini. That's very neat. He's shifting. Has a go! Ernest.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, to the chance! And he hits the net!
Yes.
Two up and threatening to pull clear! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's away. Oh, that's nice.
Նիպան դնն է իրար պենալից մենալից
Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. That was always going to be the keepers.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He has
ջնոց ես
slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Platini. Hits one! They've scored! A goal and a really telling moment. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
2 minutos de conversação.
That is good alertness. Thinks one through. It's run loose here. And the first 45 minutes are up. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more.
Caros espectadores, para evitarem perder de
Either
vista
side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Դիժան ասուն, արա տենց
And
կասես
he's there to clear it. Oh, what a ball! He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rummenigge. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rummenigge is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Platini. Nice control. That is good strength. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Հուսեր
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's intervened well there. Just about up to the hour now.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Alex Gerrard. He's got tall. Oh, not the best of headers.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well
Արա քիես է դրան տալի արա։
And it's Neymar. That's been intercepted.
Պակեր։
Neymar. Up he goes!
Հա, սենց է։
It's there! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Vai se proceder a uma substituição. O número
So, time
14.
for changes on
Número
both sides,
9.
actually.
Vão dar os seus
Well, that
lugares
has
a
changed the dynamic
número
somewhat.
15.
Look, this
Número
position
77.
ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because it's
Shapes to
Արա,
and more,
Bravo,
and more,
Milazza.
and more. And surely that settles it. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Cole really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Roberto Baggio! It's in! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Vai se proceder a uma substituição.
Ինչի ու քինգը խփում մի հատ
Número
ձեր։
22.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So,
Número
just a
8.
consolation, or is there a way back from here? Pirlo. And it's Pirlo. Nice ball, and he might... It's net! And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Hermes. Gerrard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's found a way past. Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tomiyasu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Neymar. Hermes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
FC.
Time added on 4 minutes. He has found a way through.
Arıq
This
a
could
lot
be
of
their final
təşəllüm
throw
var.
of the dice. It's their second corner of the game. That's tidy.
Lynch. Evet,
And that
молодец.
is as far as it goes.
Aferin.
Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
Նախնից կարվածով սկսանք, էլի։ Ուժեղ է հաշկա։ Հելանք է ժողովուրդ, հելանք այսօր հերիքա իսկենը։ Խաղանք։ Yo ապրեք սաղատ մայացիներ։ GG bro. You are better than me. Thank you for game. Գնացինք բարի քշերցես